Hey, hello everyone, what is cooking all you good-looking people out there, and welcome to this week's This Can Be Real. This week we are taking a look at Holy Potatoes, a weapon shop. This is a game, it's a lot like Game Dev Tycoon actually. I've been playing it for a couple of hours today and really enjoying it, so I think it is time for me to start This Can't Be Real on it. Now, usually This Can't Be Real is first impressions, and I've already had my first impressions. They're very positive. I've liked the game a whole lot, and there is a whole lot more to see, so I'm excited to keep playing this on my own time. As you can see right over here, I guess this is where I am right now in month 4 of year 1. Or maybe, oh no, yeah, it's the exact same place. Alright, well, there you go. But, for now, we are going to be starting a new game, and we're going to be seeing just what Holy Potatoes, a weapon shop, has to offer for us. Because, you know what, it's actually been really fun. So, let's start the game. Where is that silly Spud? Time to meet someone. So this is Agent 46. You can see this game is very referential to video games and stuff like that. He's really not like his grandfather. So we inherit from our grandfather a weapon shop. So that's what's going on. And here we're getting introduced by Agent 46, who is the majority owner in this weapon shop. That we're going to be running a old store, creating weapons and selling them out to heroes out there. Now, of course, the game always starts with sort of a tutorial. So what we need to do is figure out a good name for a potato that we are going to be playing for our main character. So we could call ourselves, I don't know, Spuds McGee. There you go. I think that's a good idea. Is that how you spell McGee? We're gonna say okay. So that's gonna be our name. And welcome, Spuds McGee. What would you like to name your shop? And we're going to call this one's I don't know. Sure, Mash'em. No, and okay, Mash'em and. Mash and Smash. Alright, fine. Mash, capital N apostrophe. Is there no space there? No? Mass and... Alright, well. And Smash. Just, yeah. Mash and Smash. I think that's going to be... Nope, no exclamation mark. Fine. Weird character limits on this, but that's okay with me. So, Spuds McGee, Mash and Smash. Welcome to our weapon shop. We're going to be getting 500 big dollarinos, or starch, as it's called, with a $sign for starch. So, there you go, top right panel. So, here you go. We're going to meet our first smiths. There you go. Okay, there's no real way to do that. We can click, alright, next. Okay, so, she is good in attack, and she's a designer, so we're going to place her in the designer field. We've got 2 other smiths. We've got our friend over here, we've got our friend over here, and our friend over here as well. So click on the smiths while they work to learn more about them, or check out the smith panel located in the bottom left corner of the screen. So currently what's going to be going on is this is going to be our researcher. She is going to be our the person who does our, she's going to be our explorer, and he is going to be our person who does like buying and selling and stuff like that. So our first objective is to forge a dagger, of course. So we will click the big forge button, and you can see there is bows and axes, which we can do, but we want to forge a dirk. So let's get that started off, and everyone is going to be participating, which is going to be really nice. Heroes also have stat preferences. So since speed is the primary stat of the weapon, what we want to do is we want to move someone over there, and we want to work on this a little bit. And we're going to move her over there. Just going to make things a little bit more even. So that's going to be really nice. So there you go. We're going to wait until it's 9, 10. You go move that right over there. Not that this really makes any kind of a difference. It's just, there you go. Beautiful. So so we got a weapon. We really need to name it. So we're going to call it, sure. We're going to call it, my first blade. So there you go. My fist blade. Well, oh my god, I can't spell. Alright, that's okay. My first blade. And there you go. It's got a nice primary stat. A beautiful 34. That seems good to me. So we can place that. And, oh, I can't believe it. My first weapon, says Spuds McGee. Agent 46, tons of heroes. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. I'm just going to blaze right through this because I want to get to the fun part of the game, which is not the tutorial, which I've done before. I mean, you know, Lethis, Path of Progress, was all about doing the tutorial for a long time, but I don't want to be doing that, actually. Okay, yeah, click on New Village. Okay, we're still doing the tutorial, so I'm forced to click on this stuff, and I should probably be explaining it as I go along. So what we're doing here is we are going to find a place to sell our first blade, probably to the Klepto Kid, who prefers a speedy dagger, as opposed to a speedy bow, where Thierry Treehugger would like to go to. So we're going to go over here, and we want to send Bulk Bogan out, of course. You know, Russet Peters. Is this supposed to be Russell Peters? I guess it's supposed to be. And Laura Kraft and Hulk Hogan. So it's not just video game references. It's also people references. Alright, sure if you say so. The Smiths you selected now travel to New Village. And then she'll report with the prices and stuff like that. So we can go through the Smiths panel. Over here in WhatsApp, for whatever reason it's called WhatsApp. I would expect it to be a pun, but it's not. So that's fine. Unless wet means something, but I don't know what it would mean. So there you go. Messages, so we just get to see little sort of updates and stuff like that on there. This thing's, I'll be honest with you, it's not really too important. We got to keep our eye out on this thing over here. There's nothing for our Spuds to do right now, that they are just sort of sitting there. Once the double exclamation marks pop up, we get to see. We're going to get offered 801 by our friend over here, who's going to level up 5 off of this weapon, or 505 from this character over here is going to level up 1. Obviously, we want to be selling it, oh, yeah, that's right. Obviously, look for the best price or the most levels up. So, you know, we crafted this for you. It's a speed dagger as opposed to a speed bow for you. So, clearly, we are going to be doing that. 801. Yes, I would like to sell this weapon. We received the starch urn from the sale. There's no online banking here. And eventually, we'll probably be able to unlock, you know, these multiple areas for the same thing. We just want to wait over here, and boom. Oh my god, yes, I'd like to click on that, and our big money pops up. Oh, look at that. And 5 levels. Oh yeah, level 6. Weapon rating A. You know, I'll be honest with you, I haven't really seen our weapon not be rated A. So we want to forge another weapon. And I think it's probably a good idea to forge another one of these, because we want to grow our thief to max level. So why don't we start doing that? Smiths can now boost weapons, so that's going to be a good idea. So we want to boost that, and we are going to we're going to get Steve Mobs to do it. I usually like picking the most expensive alternative to that. So we're going to start boosting. It's going to give us big attack stats, which is going to be really nice. So with that, with these huge stats that are going in there, we can obviously just take you and move you over here, and hopefully get something decent out of that. We want to make the primary stat as high as possible. Other stats don't really matter so much, as I found. I don't know if it's good to have that, or if we just want to go all in on the main stat, and other ones like literally don't matter. I'll be honest with you, I'm not even sure whether or not that's a thing. It may be, maybe not, but that's okay. So we're just going to boost this up as high as humanly possible, and there you go. So do we want to call this anything? no, we don't want to call that anything. So here's our Dirk primary stat, 130. Well, that seems to be a really good weapon to me. So we can click on world map, go to sell, we go over here, click on our Dirk, and now we can see other people have popped in here. A attack axe, a accurate bow, as well as the speed bow. So you're probably going to want to make the accurate bow and the attack axe first. So we want to sell that, select a smith, bulk bogan, and we're going to start selling. Ciao, bulk bogan. There you go. We're likely going to just be making one weapon at a time for the most part. So we want to sell a weapon to someone in the new village. We can see, oh, look at that. Up to level max, which I think is level 10, and 1,641. So, of course, we want to be selling that weapon, which is going to be great. Gonna make some big bucks right there. Beautiful. When you think about it, we only made about 641 on top of the money we sold from getting Steve Jobs to help make our weapon. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy about that. So feature unlocked. You can now buy materials. So obviously, what we're gonna want to do is no, you're not gonna be our buyer. Our buyer is the exact same person, and we're gonna go shop for items at the old new village, and we want you to buy 5 ropes and maybe 5 iron. Actually, just 5 ropes, because we're going to make a it's an accuracy bow, I believe. So we're just going to buy 5 ropes. That seems good. Select a smith, our merchant, start buying. So there you go, because we want to make him better at merchandising than anything else. So we don't want to be, you know, spending points and other things like that. And so many things unlock in the future as well. I don't know if there's a bigger shop ever. There may be a bigger shop that we eventually get. I'm not particularly far in the game, so there you go. So obviously what we want to do is we want to make a bow right over here. That seems good. We want to make it an accuracy bow. Max level 10. Oh, it actually shows us what there are. So it actually shows us heroes who prefer the weapon. So we've got this guy right over here. Okay, that seems quite good. We've got 5. Okay, so we get tons of good stuff. So we're gonna make a bow, and we want to make it an accurate bow. Do we want to get Stevie Flounder to join in on this bow, or do we want to get Spudlock Holmes? We're just going from 1 to 10, so I don't know about Stevie Flounder. Let's just get Spudlock Holmes to join in on the fun here. So I think that's gonna be a good time. All right, 54. You know what? I'll call that a win here, and we will get. We're gonna get you to join in there. So there you go. We're gonna boost the main stats of this one as much as we can. Sometimes the heroes get a little bit tired and whatnot. There's shop upgrades we can make that might help with stuff like that. So let's go and move you right to here, just so we can get. I don't think there's like necessarily a preferred secondary stat, but I don't know. Maybe I feel like evening things out is a good idea. Come on, just give me one more. Okay, 2 more. A short bow. There you go. Beautiful. Our secondary stat is this one right here. Not that it really matters. So, okay. So we're gonna send. Oh, quest complete. Forge a bow. All right. Go to world map. We want you to sell a weapon over here. This one, and select a smith. Obviously, we select our merchant. There you go. Boom. So we'll go over here. You get to stay where you are. Very nice. And there's not much else for these guys to be doing right now, so I think I am fine with that. It's going to come back, so we click on it. Ooh, 1,200. 7 levels just for the first one. That is totally worth it. So obviously we want to sell it to you. There you go. Beautiful. Great. So you're going up 7 levels with that bow. That was pretty sweet. Okay. And boom. And again, it doesn't, one of the things that is sort of confusing is for the next bow to level this guy up to max, it doesn't need to actually be better than the last one. It just needs to be another weapon. So it doesn't even need to really be even better than this one. for that to work out. So, I mean, that seems a bit weird, but there you go. We received a travel pass, so get 2 heroes to max level. Obviously, then, we just want to make a bow and do the exact same thing over again. So that's an accuracy bow. And we're just going to get Spudlock Holmes to be making this for us. And just hoping that we get better points put in there. We may or may not. Uncertain about that. 71 seems pretty good. We'll get you to join in on this one this time. And just see what we've got. So great. There you go. Make an attack higher and higher and higher. We can go over here. I mean, I don't really know if it matters too much. There you go. Move you all the way there to work on the other stats and stuff like that. We're just going to smooth them around, move them around. Hopefully trying to get, I mean, 106, that's really high. I think that's really good, actually. So nice, good stuff on primary stats on there. So we go okay, we go to you, we go up there. We want you to sell over here. This short bow, select a smith, bulk bogan, and start selling. You can go back over here, which is going to be nice. We don't really want to go buy stuff because we want to make sure that it's our merchant that's buying the stuff, because that's going to make him much better. So level max for 1500. I mean, yeah, obviously, I think that's what we're going to want to do. So we are going to sell you this weapon, and that's going to be great. So awesome. Get 2 heroes to max level. Now, we're probably going to be able to buy something soon. We got a little ticket for having done some total earnings. Merchant bonus, you can see. There you go, because it's a really good merchant. Upgrading is upgraded. Good morning. How's all the blacksmithing coming along? Oh, it's been great. We unlocked Murky Miso Marches, and we reached the 200 fame. So we actually did a few things. So let's go to the world map, and let's expand our business to Murky Miso Marches and unlock that with 1. And then we can go back to the workshop, and boom, send a smith to explore. So we've actually unlocked exploration, which is going to be really nice. So you are going to go explore there. So we'll send you to start exploring. And you, we're going to go, not there, we're actually going to go for you to buy weapons from here. And what are buy stuff? We are likely going to want you to get maybe 10 of that. And maybe, I don't know, maybe like 4 more ropes. So like the smith. There you go. So there you go. We're going to send you to go start buying. And then they are going to go together exploring, and it's going to be a lot of fun. From exploring, we actually get a ton of stuff. So we're going to want to make sure that we are exploring pretty constantly. So look at that. I mean, we've come in with a big haul, which is nice. So there you go. Woof. Oh, there you go. So we got a dog. And what can we call you? We can call you, okay, you can't do a space after that. So we'll just call you, Little Sausage. And that's gonna be nice, because as you can see, so cute. And there you go. You can feed the dog. Not that that actually does anything, I don't think. So beautiful. You've come back, and you're going there. So now what we can do is we can just check the world map. Just go over here and see. We're going to want to make an attack axe. That's one of the things that we are going to want to do, because we're going to want to level up this character here before we go ahead and level up a character from one of the other places. Because if we go here, we can see got a bunch of level 10ers. So I think it's going to be a good idea to just level up with one character first. So I'm actually going to stop things here and say that I hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Athervids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.